And welcome to the first episode of Meet the Opti-Team, where we get to know some of the incredible people that make Opti-Num such a great place to work. Today I'm joined by Ilan, one of the most incredibly contagious personalities at Opti-Num in terms of excitement and curiosity. So I decided to interview him first today. So welcome, Ilan.
Thanks so much, Michelle.
He's not only the man behind many of our AI projects, but also a member of Toasty Tuesdays, which we'll get into.
Some of the vital elements of Opti-Num culture.
Cool. So as we kick off, please take us through your career at Opti-Num.
So I started at Opti-Num just over a year ago, and I started as a consultant at Opti-Num. One of the fantastic parts about it was I really got to hit the ground running because both the fact that we really are an agile organization and also the fact that we've got great people to support us here. It just, like within a week, I was already getting to innovate on projects, and that really helped both my development of my career at Opti-Num, but also my personal development. The amount I've learned here in the last year is just incredible. So it's been a fantastic experience.
I suppose it's also such a blessing that we actually are given the sort of tools to be thrown in the deep end, but also support to be like, okay, you know what, if you mess up, how do we fix this and how do we support you going forward?
Exactly. I think the philosophy at Opti-Num is that you're continuously learning and gaining new skills. When you're involved on a project, you've got a lot of both authority and responsibility to do your own thing, but also the people to support you. Like, no one expects you to come to Opti-Num and to just know everything right off the bat. It's about your curiosity, ability to learn and gain new skills. And it's great to be in a company that values that. You're not having to just fit a very specific mold, but rather in terms of engaging in projects and contributing the skills you already have and your ability to learn to solve problems.
So, Ilan, when you're not busy focusing on complex AI projects, what does a typical weekend look like for you?
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of karaoke. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So quite a fan of going to a karaoke bar with some friends, which is really fantastic experience. And just also, it's one of the things I love is about being expressive and creative. I think, and there are different modes of creativity. Some of it's more technical, so like programming and engineering type creativity is really important when solving problems, but also some things that are completely different. So you can't get more different in terms of like karaoke versus writing software.
That's super interesting. So I can't put you on the spot and ask you to whip out a song for us.
Perhaps in the next video. Hey?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll have to come to a karaoke gig.
So it's twofold, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And also I do debating coaching as well part-time, which I also really love.
Yes, I remember you talking about that in our episode of Across the Optiverse. You seem very passionate about it.
Yeah,
it's really awesome.
I think the great combo is it like combines the logic of engineering, but also that expressiveness in creativity and the fact that no argument is really correct, but it's about trying to just
both sides. It's actually interesting. So we spoke a lot about creativity in terms of your personal life, karaoke, debating. You're part of the Ad Alchemy team. How has that been in terms of bringing the balance between AI and creativity?
I think it's been really fantastic. As you know, in terms of my enjoyment of debating and karaoke, creativity is something I really value, and bringing the technical and creative parts together has been brilliant. I think what's been even better for me is, in terms of Ad Alchemy, it's been like a microcosm of what I really love about Opti-Num solutions in terms of the project. So first of all, just the setup and backing I had from people at Opti-Num when starting the project. At the beginning, it was just such a good foundation laid down for me. It was one of the first projects I started working on at my time here. But quite quickly, I had very significant responsibility in that project. And I was one of the main developers right from the beginning. In fact, at one stage, the main developer on the project, even quite early in my time at Opti-Num. So I think, but always had people that I could give a Teams call to, etc., when I was stuck with a problem and get recommendations. So
people
I love
always
that
so
combo.
willing to help. You just have to ask, which is so great.
Agreed. And somehow, I don't know how people at Opti-Num manage this, but our senior consultants and our leads, somehow they always have time, even when they have a crazy amount of work. Like, they always have time for you. And I think that's just a fantastic culture, that helping one another is just, regardless, such a high priority item, and communication is really good on that front.
I think it also talks a lot to the passion. I feel like everyone, most people everyone actually is very passionate about what we do, because we are so cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I think like, yeah, I agree. I think it's the passion and it's the willingness to help that really makes such a difference.
Agreed. And I think
Yeah.
also developing skills at Opti-Num is such a big focus, and helping one another develop skills and learning from one another.
Yeah. So we're quite flexible in terms of working from home, but what do you love most about coming into the office?
Yeah, so I come into the office most days, even though not required in terms of our office policies. Mostly it's just like seeing the people at Opti-Num. Like, I just really like to see my work colleagues, the banter around the office, just the toasted sandwich making that we do together.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so we've got a very strong culture of making toasted sandwiches at Opti-Num.
Sounds very serious.
Yeah, it is both an art and a science.
Okay.
And so I've really learned a lot from my Opti-Num colleagues, especially the founders of the Toasty Tuesday Club.
I'm going to get them next.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely should. And people like Victor, Ryan, and Ronaldo taught me the ways of making the triple-decker toasted cheese. And I was very proud when I was able to do that.
3 slices of bread and then
cheese between the two.
Oh, wow.
It's really about optimizing that cheese to bread ratio.
You're not even saying that with a smile on your face. It's this
serious
business.
Stuff.
Okay, whoa. Okay.
Part of the philosophy is Toasty Tuesdays not a day, it's a mindset, and it's an approach to being creative with toasted sandwiches.
Okay, well said, well said. What do you think makes Opti-Num such a great place to work?
My favorite part about working here is that you get to really express your creativity on projects. You have a lot of responsibility here, and I think one of the great things about it is you get to really contribute to leading projects. You get to really contribute to recommending a way to go about solving a problem, and I think in most cases you're listened to and heard exceptionally well. And that's one of my favorite things. Is also just the variety of different projects we get to work on, ranging from engineering simulations to AI and machine learning projects.
To marketing.
Exactly,
It's just incredible. Yeah, we're pretty awesome. So if someone new joined the team tomorrow, what piece of advice would you give them?
I think the most valuable thing is just come in with the philosophy that you want to learn more things and do more things. Like, take your opportunity here by the scruff of the neck and just try things. Always know that you have people to reach out to. People at Opti-Num are always happy to lend a hand. So like, have that combination of trying new things and being willing to learn to solve problems, while also knowing that you can just reach out to someone whenever you need.
Yeah, it's quite a theme that's been coming through, and it's the support and the willingness to learn. You've worked with quite a few people in different teams. What is something that stood out for you the most?
I think for me, the biggest thing was that we're constantly learning together. And it's not just your seniority at Opti-Num that means you have something to contribute. Like, I think we've got a good culture of learning from everyone on the team. Sometimes, in fact, you'll find that someone might have the title of junior developer, but they've got the most expertise on this particular problem or have a really great solution. And the fact that there's a willingness from our senior directors to learn from a junior developer on their way of doing something,
I think it's
just a great mindset. Yeah, and the technical brilliance of people at Opti-Num, and especially our leadership team, who are technically are really incredibly proficient, university lecturer backgrounds, have done it both in an academic and a business setting.
Super powerful.
Yeah.
That's really what makes us unique, one of the things.
Yeah.
So a fun quick wrap up, a quick fire round. You got to be quick at this, okay?
Yeah.
So first one, tea or coffee? You're going to say tea, okay, because you just made tea. Coding playlist or silence?
In the office, playlist. If I'm at home, silence.
Really? I feel like I'm the opposite. That's interesting. Okay. Favorite MATLAB function?
MATLAB function? Solve.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Dream tech gadget?
Dream tech gadget? Something that will just like hide all the messages that I don't need to look at on my phone.
Oh, that's a good point. Like, actually read them for you and then decide, no, we actually don't need this.
Yeah.
That could be great. I want that too. Okay. And then one word that would describe Opti-Num.
Innovative.
Nice. Thanks so much, Ilan. This has been really, really interesting getting to know you a bit more, and I'm looking forward to making some Toasty Tuesday delicacies with you.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that, getting to know Ilan a bit better. Next, we'll be interviewing Victor, who is also part of the Toasty Tuesdays.